I actually was having some struggles with DBD. I'm switching gears here a little bit. The high energy that I always have, I'm going to take it down a minute to give you guys a little insight in myself into what was going on, a little bit of struggle I was having. DBD's still fun, and I'm not shitting on it at all. It's always ups and downs with DBD. That's fine. I just feel like right now we're kind of at like a pretty low point when it comes to how many bugs are in the game and how many, like weird oddities we have going on in the game. And then also there are some perks that are a little bit too overpowered that haven't been addressed yet. Like Weave isn't getting addressed until November. But what I've been personally, like if you saw a stream on Tuesday or Thursday, you probably saw me in a bit of a different headspace, and I was feeling a little burnt out on DBD and I was having trouble seeing the fun. Tuesday, I ended up actually DCing, and I was like, I'm done. That's all I can take right now. And I ended the stream. It wasn't because my personal mood shifted. It was, I can't do DBD anymore. But then when I ended, I was like, I don't know if they read it that way, the people that were watching and playing with me, or if it looks like I just completely tilted. So if you saw that, you probably were like, whoa. And I put a blast out in the Discord that I was letting everybody know, like, I'm not actually in a bad mood. I just can't DBD right now. Like, DBD was making me tilt, but I wasn't tilting in the real world. And I just want to make that clarification. But then Thursday I went in and I was like, all right, this is going to be fun. And I went in and almost immediately got hit again with like DBD causing me to have a negative outlook. And, it was like the killers are trying too hard. They're sweating. They got the sweat perks. They're running Weave Franklins. They're tunneling. Like all these things that they exist in the game all the time. And if we know so many killers tunnel, why do we get mad when it happens? Shouldn't we just expect it to happen and get pleasantly surprised when it doesn't happen? I feel like that's probably a more healthy outlook. But it's hard to remember that, and I was kind of in the trenches, not remembering those positive ideas and positive thoughts and those good ways to look at things. I was really having a hard time finding that out and everything. To be completely candid about what happened, I got raided by Tator on Thursday, Mr. Tatorhead. Amazing streamer, super dope, super cool, super chill, and he raided me with like 108 people. And it instantly snapped my mood out of the whole, like, I was tunnel visioned on the DBD and focusing on the DBD and forgetting about looking at the big picture. And I'm streaming and I'm building a community and I have friends now that I didn't have before I was streaming. And hopefully you guys feel like you have a friend in me that you didn't have before. And I have a community in the Discord and all those things that are so important to the streaming. The game is not the important thing. But it's hard to remember that sometimes. And Tator raiding me, it just did a thing. It just snapped something in me. And it changed. I really was glad that I got that raid. I'm so glad that it shook me out of that and was like, no, this is not why you're playing. You have something else going on here. The game is just kind of like the thing that reels you in a little bit. I need to remember that. And, whenever anybody else is struggling with DBD, I know some other people, I won't say any names right now, but some people that I play with frequently are kind of struggling right now with DBD as well. That, maybe it's worth hearing that and thinking about it as we're playing this game for fun, and sometimes it's not going to be, but it doesn't mean it has to bring you down. Sometimes the game is what the game is, and that's okay. We play so many trials in this game. Somebody tunnels, you go next. It's not a big deal. Somebody has a great game and you body the killer. You go next. You don't gloat. It's just a game. We're just having fun. We're just playing a game to be entertained and to have some fun. And if you're not being entertained and you're not having fun with it, then either switch up the way you're doing it so you do start having fun, or just do something different for a little while. Let the game become fun again. And if you can't get the game to become fun, just give it a rest for a minute. Play something else. Play a little Disney Speedstorm or something. I love that game. I love that game. Yo, you matter too. I appreciate you for saying that. Thank you so much. Sometimes it does get hard for me as well. I'm a pretty positive person just naturally, but I can struggle sometimes too. It's natural, if you feel like you're struggling as well, like, hopefully those outlooks, points of view can maybe help a little bit. And that's really what it's about. It's not really about the game. It's about, helping each other out and finding comfort in friends and all that sort of stuff. This is the kind of DBD that I love right now. Like, I'm not trying hard. I'm not upset if something doesn't go my way. I'm just hanging out, and I'm mostly focused on chat. And I feel like this is the perfect spot to be in. It's really good. Today's stream has been with my head is screwed on correctly. I have the right outlook. I have the right appreciations. So games are going great today. I'm having fun. And if we die, we die. So what? Big deal. It's not that big a deal. And that's kind of the whole point. That was a long, drawn-out explanation as to how my games are going today, but I wanted to tell you why my games are going the way they are. Especially if maybe you're struggling with DBD, maybe those words can maybe give you a little bit of perspective. The other thing I was gonna say, my previous Tuesday and Thursday stream, and I was thinking about it retroactively. I was thinking, when people came in, they may have come in expecting the positive vibes that I have. You know, I know people say positive vibes all the time, but the positivity and all that sort of stuff. And they weren't getting that. I don't really like that. I want people to be able to know that they can come in, whether it's my first game or my 50th game that stream, and it's going to be the same vibe no matter what. So I'm just really glad that I got the perspective shake that I needed. I also say this at the end, so just before you leave, let me let you know that you matter, you are loved, you are valued, and you're doing good in this world, all right? Don't let anybody tell you any different, and don't let anybody take that away from you. Keep being the amazing human that you are, and I will see you very, very soon.